when you're building digital content, when you're starting to build your digital presence, tell stories in what you're creating. Engage emotion with your audience and solve people's problems. Those three things are going to equal value. The antithesis to that is then selling in your content. And throughout digital marketing, if you sell, you lose. At the end of the day, when you sell in content, it's getting skipped over. People are scrolling through their feeds and they're not taking the time to stop anymore. They've learned to skip over that content. So provide value and don't sell. And if we can do that, again, your content's going to take you much further and much faster. The interesting thing about video is we all have 4K cameras on our phones now. You can go into the settings of your iPhone and set it to 4K. So we all have the ability to create really, really good video just based on our cell phones, and that's where it took off. Video is the only medium. There's basically three pillars or three mediums that we can do. We can provide video content, we can provide graphic content, and we can provide written content. Those are the three mediums that we can provide online. But video is the only one that can capture all human emotions in one form. So you can tell the story, you can engage emotion, and you can solve problems all in one medium. A picture is worth 1,000 words. Well, a video is worth a hell of a lot more than that, because I can take screenshots from it, I can cut it up into different pieces, I can make multiple pieces of content out of one video. So video is taken off because of that. You're able to provide more value in what you're posting, and the engagement rates are higher, which is what we're all looking for.
But it's that nice. So many platforms out there. So should I be posting the same content on all, like on my 5 platforms, or should I be mixing?
The answer is yes and no, and based on resources. So what we always say is pick one platform and dedicate 80% of your time to it. But you still want to be on all platforms. They're building citations, they're building value for your overall brand, and they're providing you with credibility. And if you can only dedicate one person's time to one, or 80% of a person's time to one platform, then you're going to have to find ways to turn that content and dedicate it to the audience on LinkedIn, on Twitter, on Instagram. They're all slightly different. If you don't have the time, then get that content out, post it to all platforms. If you have the resources and time, then try to cater that content to every single platform specifically. Build instant news for Twitter, build B2B type value on LinkedIn, services on Facebook, and then Instagram. It always comes down to good looking pictures and presenting your products as nicely as possible.
For Instagram videos, if your ultimate goal is to sell, obviously, then how long should that video be?
Just don't sell.
I know, but if ultimately you're wanting to provide value, like, okay.
You end up selling by not selling. You sell more by selling less. So if you're, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, so the point is, like, how long should the video be on Instagram?
Well, Instagram you have a minute, and then IGTV you have longer. So with Instagram, typically for when I look at videos, I try to use the full minute. I try to use the full amount of time that's available to me. But in general, it could be anything. Like you can provide a lot of value in 10 seconds. You can also provide value in a minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes. You can translate it across the board. You just have to decide on that content and how you're presenting it to your audience, and then provide value quickly, and then carry it throughout the video.
Wash me in the water, cleanse me